Hi, I am Tan Bing Zhao from Class 4 Orange, and this is my entry to the 2021 Yokbin TV channel competition. The theme I have chosen is Mother Nature. The topic of interest is nature and environmental problems. The issue I'll be talking about is climate change and how climate change are able to affect our planet. I'll be talking about the causes of climate change, the effects of climate change, and the solutions to climate change. So, what is climate change? Climate change is a change in the usual weather found in a place. It could be a change in how much rain a place usually gets per year, or it could be a change in the place's usual temperature for a month or a season. Climate change is also a change in Earth's climate. This could be a change in Earth's usual temperature, or it could be a change in where rain and snow usually occurs on Earth. Are there any evidence to climate change? Yes, there are. The evidence for rapid climate change includes global temperature rising, warming ocean, shrinking ice sheets, glacial retreat, decreased snow cover, sea level rising, and extreme events. Before I list out the causes of climate change, I would like to mention the main driver of climate change, which is the greenhouse effect. Some gases in the Earth's atmosphere act a bit like glass in a greenhouse, trapping the sun's heat and stopping it from leaking back into space, causing global warming. Now, moving on to the causes of climate change. One of the causes of climate change is from burning fossil fuels. When we burn fossil fuels like coal and gas to create electricity or power our cars, we release carbon dioxide pollution into the atmosphere. Countries like Australia are big producers of carbon dioxide pollution compared to the rest of the world. The level of carbon dioxide pollution per person is nearly double the average of other developed nations and more than 4 times the world average. Secondly, deforestation and tree clearing causes climate change. Plants and trees play an important role in regulating the climate because they absorb carbon dioxide from the air and releases oxygen back into it. Thirdly, agriculture and farming causes climate change. Animals, livestock like sheep and cattle produce methane, a greenhouse gas. When livestock graze at a large scale, the amount of methane produced is a big contributor to global warming. Some that farmers use also release nitrous oxide, which is another greenhouse gas. You may be wondering, what are the effects of climate change? Well, climate change results in melting ice and rising seas. When the water warms up, it expands. Global warming causes polar ice sheets and glaciers to melt. The combination of these changes is causing sea level to rise, resulting in flooding and erosion of coastal and low-lying areas. The second effect of climate change is heavy weather. Heavy rain and other extreme weather events are becoming more frequent. This can lead to flood and decreasing water quality, but also decreasing availability of water resources in some regions. Thirdly, the effects of climate change could risk the human health. As climate change is already having an impact on health, there has been an increase in the number of heat-related deaths in some regions and a decrease in cold-related deaths in others. Fourthly, the wildlife are also at risk. Climate change is happening so fast that many plants and animal species are struggling to cope. Many terrestrial, freshwater, and marine species have already moved to new locations. Some plants and animal species will be at increased risk of extinction if global average temperatures continues to rise unchecked. The solutions for climate change are as following. Firstly, keep fossil fuel in the ground. Fossil fuels includes coal, oil, and gas. And the more that they are extracted and burned, the worse climate change will get. All countries need to move their economics away from fossil fuel as soon as possible. Other than that, we could invest in renewable energy. Changing our main energy sources to clean and renewable energy is the best way to stop using fossil fuels. This includes technology like solar wind, wave, tidal, and geometrical power. Apart from that, we should switch to sustainable transport. Petrol and diesel vehicles, planes and ships use fossil fuels. Reducing car use, switching to electric vehicles, and minimizing plane travel will not only help stop climate change, it will reduce the air pollution. Not to mention, we should restore nature to absorb more carbon. The natural world is very good at cleaning up our emissions, but we need to look after it. Planting trees in the right places or giving land back to nature through rewilding schemes is a good place to start. This is because photosynthesizing plants draw down carbon dioxide as they grow, locking it away in soils. Other solutions to climate change are to protect forests like the Amazon. Forests are crucial in the fight against climate change, and protecting them is an important climate solution. Cutting down forests on an industrial scale destroys giant trees, which could be sucking up huge amounts of carbon. Yet companies destroy forests to make way for animal farming, soya or palm oil plantations. Government can stop them by making better laws. We should also protect the ocean as one of the solutions to climate change. Oceans absorb large amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, which helps to keep our climate stable. But many are overfished, used for oil and gas drilling, or threatened by deep sea mining. In conclusion, we need to take part and try to stop global warming and other effects on climate change. If the Earth's temperature continues to rise in the near future, all living things on Earth will become extinct due to high temperature. If humans contribute to control global warming, the world will be cooler and the high temperature we currently have will decrease. If everyone as one takes stand and try to end most of the climate changes that are occurring, the world will be a safer place to live on. This is the end of the video. I hope I provided you with more information on the various things surrounding climate change. Thank you very much for watching.